7:27 now. The first Simple Solutions Summit is happening today from 9 to 3 at the Phoenix Marriott Tempe at the Buttes. Chef Jennifer Johnson. Doesn't she look gorgeous? She's standing right next to me. This lady's famous. She is on the front page, the cover of Green Living Magazine, hosting this event that's happening today. And Jen, we're really talking about all things eco and how to be more green in our kitchen and in our lives. So you have some really great and interesting tips as far as when we go grocery shopping, we have to plan.
Yeah, it's really good to have a plan because just like you don't go to the grocery store if you're hungry, you buy a bunch of stuff that you don't need. You also need to know for your fruits and vegetables what day you might be eating them. Because if I buy ripe fruit for today, on Friday when I get to the refrigerator, it's going to be bad. And 60% of our produce goes back into the landfill because we buy for what it looks like today versus when we're going to eat it.
So this is something that you're going to be doing at your booth
today.
You're going to be teaching us. So let's start over here and show us some of the vegetables that you have here because we have to use our fingers. We have to use our touch.
Use your fingers and your touch right because a lot of people all touch your food before you get to touch it. And so you can see all this different produce and it's all organic produce. Like these heirloom tomatoes, they have different colors to them and they have different they're not perfect, they're not beautiful, right? But they're very tasty.
Okay.
And so like this one,
firm.
That one's firm, so it's not ready to eat yet. So you probably if you put it out on, if you don't put it in the refrigerator, you leave it on the counter, it's probably a 3 or 4 day away.
Okay,
from
so I
being
can buy this on Monday, eat it on Thursday for a beautiful salad.
Exactly.
And
this guy said today.
He's smushy, a little smushy.
He's not so firm, he's not hard, but he's still starting to smush off a little bit. This guy right here, don't buy him.
Okay. We're going to leave him.
Yeah, you leave him behind. He's not very good. And then also too, if you look at your apples, you see people drop them, or sometimes at the store they drop them, right? And that's going to be that you're paying for waste that you're not going to eat and not going to be able to use. So leave those guys. Yeah, right. And you can't always see these bruises. I've had it for a couple of days, so you can't always see these bruises at the store because it's always in a cold environment. And so when you don't have it in a cold environment, it's in a warm environment, then the bruises start to show really well.
Interesting. Really important to touch. And avocados, I love my guac.
I do. Yes. Oh, you got to have your smushed avocado for breakfast on your toast. That's yummy.
So the one that's about to go, that you can put
you can see kind of like this one right here is a little more glossy. So he's going to be ready to eat in a couple of days.
Okay.
This guy, he's starting to not be so glossy. The glossy's going away, right? He's matte, right? So he's going to be, and you can feel he's starting to soften up.
Soft.
So that's a good today.
Okay.
And this guy right here, you see the white on it? He's starting to mold. So and you can feel he's really smushy.
Okay, so we have 30 seconds, so I want to let you make something.
Yes.
It's so interesting, though. It really is. So what are you going to make with this vinegar? Because we can get rid of the cleaners and go natural with vinegar.
Right, absolutely. So one thing that I do is I can clean my drains with baking soda and then vinegar. You see the chemical reaction, so you make sure you shove this all the way down your drain.
Ooh.
It's like high school science today.
I can't wait.
You see the chemical reaction is going to start to foam all up. And that takes in really.
There you go, Bob. It's like an Alka-Seltzer.
Yep, it takes and foams up. And if you're like me and you take a little bit long, you're a little procrastinating on cleaning that drain out, just shove it all down, do it twice, and it makes the drain run clean.
Okay, so you're going to teach us all this stuff today. They also have like a Shark Tank. They have an eco tank for entrepreneurs. They have things for the kids. So this is a full family event. It's happening 9 to 3 today at the Phoenix Marriott Tempe at the Buttes. $25 for single, $10 for college students, $40 for the full family. Go on out there, learn some great stuff. Jennifer, this is great, information as far as how to save when we go to the grocery store and get our fruit and vegetables when they're ripe and yummy for us. I
have tip cards too, so you can go to my website at witnessingnature.net and download the tip cards of these two things that we're going to be teaching today at the Simple Solution Summit. Awesome. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I'm taking this with me.
Absolutely.
We'll be right back.